Hello friends, welcome to Magento tutorials. In this video, we will learn the file structure in Magento. So this is the file structure. You see here, we have different folders like app, bin, dev, generated, lib, etc. In this video, we will learn what are the important files and folders to run this Magento instance. Go to your Magento root directory. So I have installed my Magento instance in this folder, that is C, XAMPP, htdocs, M24. In M24, these are all the files available for my Magento instance. Magento will start its journey from index.php. You will not find this index.php in this root. That you can find in the pub index.php. So from here, Magento will start its journey. Open this one. Here, you see in the app bootstrap php, this file will be loaded here first. So that file is, go to root app. Now open this file bootstrap.php. First it will check the PHP versions. If it is supporting the current version, then we will not get any issue. Otherwise, yeah, it will show some error. Scroll down. Here you will find this autoload.php. In the current folder, you will find this autoload. Autoload means where all the required files that will be loaded when this instance is loaded. Okay. So here in this file, you can find the vendor path where all the default modules will be installed. Okay. Now, okay, you see here, Magento will start its journey from index.php. After that, it will go to app bootstrap.php. In the bootstrap file, you will find this autoload.php. So this app folder will contain mainly code, design, etc. Where code is a folder where you will find all the modules. Okay. In the design folder, for example, if you have any front-end changes or any themes you will put that in the design. So in this etc folder, there are few important things like config.php. Where config.php, you will find all the installed modules in the system. In the env file, you will find the database configurations, database username, hostname, password, etc. Okay. Also, you will find below vendor path. So this vendor underscore path.php file is useful for vendor modules. Okay. Now we will check. Now coming back to the root directory. Here you will find this bin directory. So what is the use of this bin directory? So bin directory consists of CLI executable script. Okay. What are the commands you are running using the git bash or using any terminal, that depends on this bin. Okay. Now coming to the setup, it contains all the Magento installation setup related files. Coming to the generated, this is for the code generation. So whenever you are working with any constructors, so that constructor code will be appear here. So coming to this where is useful for all the logs, cache related information, okay, session information. Okay. And this dev, it stores the Magento functional test files were run by the Magento framework. Coming to the library, this library contains all the Magento related and vendor library files here. It includes non-module based Magento code. Coming to the pub, here we can find any static assets or any product images. We can find it in this folder. Okay. So coming to this vendor folder, for example, if you install this Magento instance using the composer, so all the modules related to this Magento default, that will come here. You can also find that the third-party extensions. Okay. So this is where the module exists if you install that in the composer. Otherwise, you can find that in the app code. So these are the two parts where we can install modules using the composer or using manually. Here you can install any modules or extensions manually. If you want to run that in the composer, that modules you can find it in the vendor section. Okay. This file is helpful for redirections. So this file also helpful for blocking the IPs. So for example, you want to block any IPs from any country, you can provide it here. So .user.ini, this file contains the configuration of your PHP. So if you want to increase any memory limit, if you want to increase the code execution time, you can put it here. For every module, for every Magento instance, this composer.json file will appear. Okay, this will help you to upgrade your system, to update the components. Okay, so if you want to check any latest version in your system, so that you can find it here, composer log. So this composer log will have the information about the PHP version of that particular modules and the module related information. Okay, this is all about the file structure of Magento and how it looks. Don't worry about the remaining files. Whenever it is required, I will discuss that. Okay, thanks for watching.